I was on the hunt for a car to buy for my son's 18th birthday. After scouring through various car websites, I stumbled upon a promising deal on CRAIGSLIST, a 2003 Toyota Camry with only 67,000 miles, no accidents, and in good condition, priced at just $3,500. It seemed like an absolute steal for such a reliable car with such low mileage. The seller, who introduced himself as Bob, lived around 10 miles away from me. I gave him a call to arrange a time to inspect the car. Bob sounded like a regular guy over the phone, assuring me that the car had no issues whatsoever. Intrigued, I decided to bring $3,500 in cash, planning to negotiate the price further. Arriving at Bob's property, I noticed a small house with a decent-sized yard. It seemed a bit secluded, distant from the nearest neighbors. As I walked towards the garage, hoping to find someone, all I encountered were numerous car parts. The car I came to see was nowhere in sight. The only vehicle present was an old pickup truck. I approached the front door to confirm the address. No doorbell was in sight, so I resorted to knocking. Minutes ticked by and still no response. Perplexed, I decided to call Bob's number. To my surprise, I heard the ringtone coming from inside the house. At this point, my confusion grew. I knew I had arrived at the correct address, yet Bob seemed to be ignoring my presence. Feeling a mix of curiosity and concern, I decided to glance through one of the windows to see if anyone was inside. The dimly lit interior made it difficult to make out details. However, I noticed an antiquated dining room set, and across from it, a figure standing by the back door gazing outside. Assuming it must be Bob, I tapped on the window, hoping to grab his attention. Strangely, he didn't react at all. Perplexed, I proceeded to walk around the house to reach the backyard. As I made my way, I couldn't comprehend how Bob couldn't hear my persistent knocking. Upon reaching the back door, I was met with a horrifying realization that sent shivers down my spine. The figure standing by the door was not a living person, but a taxidermied human being. Panic seized me, and without a second thought, I sprinted back to my car. Before driving away, I cast one last glance at the house. The blinds to the window I had peeked through were now shut, but I noticed two of the blinds bent open. Someone had been watching me. With my heart racing, I pressed the gas pedal to the floor, determined to put as much distance as possible between me and that eerie house. To this day, the entire ordeal remains an enigma. The assortment of car parts, the absence of the Toyota Camry, the taxidermied human figure, it all defies logical explanation. The fact that there was no car to be sold suggests that whoever that man was, he had no intention of offering me a vehicle. And that chillingly leads me to contemplate the unsettling thought that I narrowly escaped becoming another lifeless statue, forever staring out from that man's back door.